Jack was like, come to my business to see how successful I
Bring
am
money.
after 20 years. Bring money.
Listen, I let him throw a couple axes for free. You know what I mean? Like, there's no bar specials.
$7 Bud Lights all night.
Yeah, they're $5, Sean. What do you want? What do you want from me?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Birdseye-Dell. This is episode 99, boys. With me, as always, I got my main man, Dr. Scholes, Johnny Rosado, and back in action, my co-host, my main dude. Make some noise for Moneyline Wells.
What's going on? Look at all four of us back in action.
Band's back together.
Nice, the band, huh?
I got a real quick announcement. If you could right now, if you could please hit that like button and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Also, we just put out a bunch of merch. If you want to find it, it's on our Instagram and in our little link tree. It's also all over our Facebook. Mine, Shuli's, Rosado's. Jack don't have one, but Friends of Greenfield's Finest Podcast, Greenfield's Finest Podcast. You can find all of our merch. We got some new stuff, some old stuff, and stuff for women too. A lot of women were asking like we should get some stuff, so we put some stuff out there for you.
We get some thong bikinis.
Yeah, some Greenfield's Finest poon caps. And real quick, just to give everyone a fair warning, December 16th, I'll be down the Pittsburgh Improv. So if you guys want to grab tickets for that, it's going to be an awesome night. Now let's jump into this show.
Oh, man, Thanksgiving. How was it? Did you guys do anything? I was sick as a fucking dog.
Dude, we totally fucking abandoned the whole, like, we didn't do anything. My Addie let me watch football all day, made pork chops, and then that was it. And I ate a whole cannoli kit that I got from Costco, which fucking isn't a good idea, dude.
Wait, what's a cannoli kit?
It's a kit that comes with the shells, and you just got to squeeze the cannoli cream in the middle. So I made it the night before, like, I'm going to,
You got to cook cannoli?
You do, but these are already, you don't
already
have to
cooked.
cook.
The kit.
Yeah.
So you just
So you squirt the cream in there, something like
Right.
that. So it makes
Can I
like,
stop you real quick?
yeah.
Why not just buy the cannolis?
Because I wanted to make, I mean, it was
It's an
I didn't,
activity.
to be honest with you, I didn't see the cannolis already made. I would have bought them for
Yeah.
sure. I just seen the kit, and I'm like, I'll fire on some cannolis. So I ate the whole fucking thing.
It seems like a lot. How many cannolis come in a kit?
In a kit, there's 32. So
You ate 32 cannolis?
yeah.
Like the little ones or like the real ones?
They're smaller ones, but, I was,
That's still a lot of fucking
that's a lot of cannoli.
they got away from me, but like,
that shit happens.
dude, and let me tell
You
you.
don't even smoke weed or anything.
Yeah, weed is a whole different. That opens up a whole different level of hunger. But yeah, 32 cannoli sober. That's pretty good.
And that shit sets up like concrete in your belly. And
Yeah,
then-
I'm sure that had you bound up for a little bit.
Dude, I didn't shit for, I was hurting the next day. I woke up like, man, what the hell's the matter?
Like, it's all the ricotta cheese. That
What could possibly be wrong? I knocked out a whole cannoli kit last night.
I had a pound of cold ricotta.
Oh man,
Dude, so yeah, after that we didn't venture out of the house. That was it, dude. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm a big fan of that for Thanksgiving, not going anywhere.
Dude, you were a big fan of not having Thanksgiving?
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm
Just skipping it?
I mean,
Did you catch any heat?
we had some stuff going on, so we really kind of like maneuvered because she had to go back. She worked at Black Friday at 4 a.m. I had to go to work the next day.
It's too much.
We just couldn't, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was cool. Her dad stopped over for a second, but the fact of like not having to leave the house to go to 2, possibly 3 different places was money. The only place I was gonna go is my cousin Jean's. It ended up not working out, but like, staying at home on the holidays is okay.
Yeah, I stayed at home. I was sick, but like Leanie cooked, her mom cooked. They came over, and that was pretty much it. It was a good.
Did you have traditional Thanksgiving food?
We did, yeah. It's pretty good stuff.
No cannolis.
No cannolis.
As a vegan, what do you eat?
I'm not a vegan, John. I'm a vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
So I eat everything except the turkey. You know what I mean? What are you
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to do? I have all the sides and you're good to go.
That's it.
I mean,
Just a bunch of sides.
Yeah, some gravy. You know, it's probably
Some
not
biscuits.
vegetarian, but whatever. You know what I mean?
There's shrapnel. There's
Yeah.
turkey shrapnel.
Someone was asking me about being a vegetarian the other day, and they're like, "Oh, so no desserts?" I was like, "I eat desserts," and she was like, "Well, you just said you don't eat eggs." I was like, "Jeez, okay, like whatever." I'm
not
just
a hardcore.
I'm just trying to save my colon here, lady. I don't give a fuck about these animals. You know what I mean? I'm on pure defense when it comes to the colon. That's it.
Self-preservation mode.
Yeah, like, I don't fucking care about a turkey. It's saving my colon, I think. So leave me the fuck alone. Fucking jerk offs. I hate when you tell somebody like you're doing something and then they're like, "Well, you're not doing this and you're not doing that." Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
That's my biggest pet peeve.
Yeah, like fucking relax. Fucking vegetarian police.
Yeah,
Just trying to keep a little tread on the old colon.
Yeah, it's not in great shape. Fuck. What about you guys?
I stayed home. My one daughter was like sick, so you can't go around anybody. So we just stayed home.
I feel like everybody had a sick family member and just kept everybody at home.
That's what we did. Same thing. Stayed at home.
Yeah, and like, dude, I usually go to like 3 different places on Thanksgiving. So
That's so much.
dude, it's so much. Like, and honestly, that day, my mom was like, "Just come get some food for everybody." I was like, "I don't even feel like doing that."
Yeah,
But,
right.
but I will because I need.
Yeah, because I'm
I
hungry.
need to eat.
I need
Yeah, right.
sustenance.
How did you like staying at home?
Dude, I ate like a pig. I watched, and then I fell asleep. I took like a
You
2-hour nap. It's
Great.
fantastic.
Yeah, you get a little turkey nod. You know what I mean? I feel like I ate way more being at home base than I do when I'm out.
I grazed all day.
Yeah,
That was
it
my
was just-
problem.
it, like,
Then
didn't
I get
end.
stoned, and then I just
because I was just smoking weed and just going back and smoking more weed and going back.
Because usually I'm out in the countryside in the farm. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
you're driving places and shit.
Well,
and,
no, I stay overnight there because I know how that
Oh, yeah,
it gets.
right.
It gets a little sticky out there sometimes, but yeah, it was nice, change of pace, but
Yeah, driving,
sucked not
like
seeing
not
all
having.
my
Yeah, right. I like to
cousins
see
and
my
shit.
family and stuff, but like
Yeah,
getting the girls ready.
I do and I don't.
Hearing,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
right. Hearing them like fight to get in the car and then go to another place.
They're all right.
that's the worst part about holidays.
Yeah, I'm
having
not.
to go 2 places.
There's like 2 people that I'm like I like to see. After that, it's like,
How you doing?
You didn't want to go see Ma Dukes for Thanksgiving?
like I said, there's like 2 people. I like to see.
Well, speaking of, how was the old yesterday show?
Oh boy, where to start with that fucking fiasco?
How many people do we have in a building? You think? Let's paint a picture here.
14, and
No, for real?
yeah,
Including staff.
Oh wow.
maybe 15, but 14. No, actually, I know there was 15 because of the door. So we had 15 plus the comics. So there's probably 20 people now I think about it.
How many people do you think were there to watch the comedy show? And
I would say I would say half of 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say about 8,
Yeah.
possibly 9.
So shout out to Chazzy the Cheesesteak,
right, cheesesteak.
Tom Colas, Rob Perouse, and Mike Bedard, who were there. They're all podcast people. They showed up, and John's cousins, Paul and Chris, showed up. Rosado was there for sure, and it was thank God they were there, or I might have fucking killed myself that night. But like we're like doing jokes, and I just start like firing on all cylinders at my mom because I'm just fucking angry, and like my mom didn't like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was like, but something about my mom was she don't shut the fuck up during the comedy shows. She might be the worst comedy mother of all time, like, because she don't shut the fuck up. So her like screaming across the bar, doing some kind of fucking whatever kind of transactions, it was just not good.
they get excited down there at yesterday's.
Well, here's the thing. Towards the end, so Colin Chamberlain headlines it, makes a joke about how he bought a dog, but he bought from a breeder, but he lies to everyone and says it's a rescue dog. Kind of a funny story because he's like, if you don't get a rescue dog, now you're a piece of shit. Well, at the end of the show, he's like, hey, I'm selling hats. All the money goes to rescue dogs. Hello,
If you're paying attention, you get the joke.
So our old buddy, Dave Schuster, wanders over. He's like, what's going on, babe? He's like, dude, what's up with your boys selling them hats? He's like, dude, they for a little bit of animal rescue. And he's like, someone's 2 of them over there. And the dude's like, Colin's like, nah, it was like part of the joke, man. I'm sorry if I misled you. Like, trying to be real polite.
Yeah, not trying to sell them the hats under a false pretense.
Schuster like, oh, dude, what you're saying is like the animals don't get the money. He's like, no, the money's for me. He's like, oh, I thought you were saying that up here. Like, oh, that's kind of fucked up. I'm like, I just gave him that look, like, nah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, nah, like, Schuster, like, nah, like
Don't.
like,
Don't.
This guy isn't looking for trouble. You know what I mean? So he went back.
I promise this dude, this is gonna be okay.
Yeah. So he goes back to the people. And he tells them, he's like, oh, so all I hear is some fucking lady just yelling, you shouldn't be advertising it's for the animals if it's not for the, I mean, what's going on here? Like, listen, here's what's going on here. We're in a bar filled up with smoke and drugs. I can't even see 3 inches in front of me. Half of you didn't even fucking pay attention the whole show. And now you're going to get mad because the guy made a joke about rescue dogs. That offended you.
When you're admitting you weren't paying attention, because if you were paying attention, you would have got the joke.
Dude, there was like a back section of the bar.
There always
that
is down there.
fucking talked so
it's crazy.
fucking loud.
But
dude.
when there's a bigger crowd, like you can kind of drown them
Yes.
out. But when there's not, like you hear every word everybody's saying in yesterday's.
You hear
all I heard was
you
them
hear the
talking.
natives.
Yeah.
The natives get a little restless.
Yeah.
Fucking
They add on to the jokes.
Yep.
Right.
And they want to get on the they want,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's their stomping ground. They want to be a part of the show.
If Schuster wanted to come on stage.
You should have let him.
I would
he
have.
actually
Dude, he walked in like
kick a little-
mid-show.
So it was perfect timing because I'm like up there and I'm like, I made this joke and I said, "There's my man right there." I was like, "We used to smoke crack together." He's like, he's like, "Who's holding, babe? ATM right there. Woo, turn up tonight." I'm like, "Oh my god." I'm like, "Oh, dude."
But he said it loud enough so both people could hear it.
Yeah, so all 3 people could hear it. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, I do a couple more shows than yesterday's. I might be going to smoke crack afterward.
You put yesterday's to bed for a little bit.
Well, that's what I said. We're going to be back, and we got other events going to be coming up and stuff. So we're not canceling yesterday's by any means. We're just going to let it rebuild some steam.
Yeah,
it had a lot of steam, and I think
You got the cranberry shows going. There's a lot of chances. To
What
see.
a difference.
Yeah.
From telling jokes in Cranberry to
There's a
back
diff-
at yesterday's. Dude,
There's a
it was
different
like,
demographic.
wow.
yeah, you get the people out in
Wow.
Cranberry. They're like excited.
They have driver's license.
Yeah, they're allowed in there.
Yeah, they're allowed in.
They didn't have to call before and
You
say,
have to call your mom and beg her to let Schuster in.
or call. Yeah, I had to. I was like,
she had him out of there quick when the show was over too.
Really?
He wasn't
Yeah.
playing games.
dude, and that was like the fucked up part because like I'm like, dude, there might not be a lot of people. Like I need this person in here, and I'm like, Mom, you're letting him in. She was like, yeah, he comes in there and he's motherfucking the camera and all that. I'm like, who cares what he does to the camera? Let him pay his $10 to watch the comedy show. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, I need him in there. And then she was like, yeah. But literally, the show is over. I started wrapping everything up. Next thing I know, she was like, hey, what's up with your mom trying to make me leave already? I'm like, dude, I told you. She said, once I leave, you got to leave, and I'm leaving. He was like, you want to hang out for a little bit, dude? And I'm like, no.
Definitely not. Oh man.
But it was, I'll tell you what, for the as shitty as the circumstances sounded, like the people that were paying attention made it all worthwhile. And I actually did have some good time, have a bit of a good time.
Yeah, you did.
It wasn't all bad. It was, we definitely made the best out of a bad situation. And like, it was based on the people that came to watch the comedy show made it.
That's the only thing that made it,
Yeah.
for sure.
Jack, I heard you had a reunion. How was the reunion?
There was an All Rice reunion. There was speaking. You guys beat us about by 4 people. I think there was 8. We had an All Rice reunion at Lumberjacks's. It was good because there wasn't a lot of people there. It was like me, Yogi, and then like 4 girls we used to hang out with in high school, and then like a couple randoms. There was 3 randoms. One dude, Kenny Taylor, who's a great dude I used to hang out with, so I was actually pumped to see him. Then a couple other people. I mean, I remember them, but I really don't know all that well. But it was. Listen, I didn't have to have fucking small talk with 30 people, so I was happy about that. You just bullshit with people you know. Fucking.
Yo, you went
people
solo?
Oh no, he was old KT was there, but she was all right. No, she was actually. She didn't motherfuck anybody or anything like that. So that's always.
Yeah, he hitting on his old crushes. That's all. That's all I was worried about. You know.
That's what high school reunions are for.
what it's all about,
You
I
what
know.
mean? She was. Katie was actually like egging it on. But I don't know. It was cool. It was good to catch up with people. It's just like. it's just funny because like the one dude Kenny, he was like, "When's the last time you seen Paul?" I was like, "I don't know, like fucking Wednesday." You know what I mean? And he was like, "You still like talk to all these dudes?" I was like, "Way too much." Like he was like, "Who?" I was like, "Literally like every one of them." Like well, he was like, "For real?" He was like, "That's crazy." I was like, "Yeah, I agree with you. We probably should have."
It is a bit crazy.
We probably should have created some space between each other in our 40s, but we have. Well, they're 40s. I'm 39. Fucking, but we haven't. So yeah, no, I see pretty much everyone on a pretty regular basis.
Yeah, the people I want to see, that's who I see.
Yeah.
I think nowadays, especially with social media, I feel like that crushes high school reunions because you can basically get a gander at anything you want to see.
Yeah, and it's also gives it a platform for people to hate on the reunion too. Like, I don't want to go there. Or, I don't want this. I don't like this date. And like, fucking, it's like, dude, whatever. Don't. Cool.
Jack was like, "Come to my business to see how successful I
Bring
am
money.
after 20 years. Bring money."
Listen, I let him throw a couple axes for free. You know what I mean? Like, there's no bar specials.
Hey, $7
Yeah,
Bud
right.
Lights all night.
Yeah, they're $5, Sean. What do you want from me? You know what I mean? If there's a chance to make a couple bucks, I'm gonna make a couple bucks. Dickhead.
Gotta stir up some business. I get it.
The 50-50 did good, that didn't it?
Man, I literally wrote this down. So I was in LA for the Steeler game. I was sick last week, but like fucking we went out to LA, so that was a good time. That stadium is insane. The Steelers stink so bad. There were so many Steeler fans at this game. I've been to a lot of away Steeler games. Like it was awkward. But the Jumbotron is just that 360 Jumbotron out in LA.
Yeah.
And it's nuts. You're like if you just like look around, if you could break out of the trance of staring at the thing and look around, you just see other people trance staring at it. Because it's the 360 and you could see the inside also. So it's like inside and out. And it's fucking
that's weird. It's
insane. Like so you see the inside has a screen and the outside has a screen too. It's just like a giant fucking tube. And I just stared at that thing for like 3 fucking hours, all edible up fucking. But no, it was pretty cool. But like the fucking 50-50 was like 120 grand and I didn't win it. I'm so sick of winning, like not winning these 50-50s.
Yeah.
I go pay $40 every time I go and fucking get like, X amount of fucking plays. I can't even get a sniff. Dude, let me get a fucking 50-50 for fuck's sakes.
Did you ever hit a big 50-50 in your life?
Never.
No, I never.
The only 50-50 I could even recall hitting is my sister was moving to Haiti to like help some Haiti kids out, and fucking we had a fundraiser for her Archies, and I was like working and I was donating all my tips, so like that was like the donation, or not, I didn't even hit it. Joe hit it. Fucking so
That's the closest you got.
Yeah, I didn't even hit it. I'm telling the story as I'm telling it. Fucking so I'm donating all my tips, and it was jam packed. I was working my fucking dick off, and my brother yells at me, and he was like, "How's it going working for free?" And like, this looks like a ton of fun. Then he hit the 50-50, and you can't keep your sister's 50-50.
Yeah,
so he had to
the
give.
worst.
I was like, "How's that, Joe?" And he had to give it all to her. And like reality, if I didn't say anything, I'm pretty sure he would have kept the 50.
Yeah, you would have said a word.
Joe's cold like that.
He is.
Yeah.
What's the point of buying a 50-50?
If he ain't gonna, I know, dude. That's what I am the dude though. If I'm at a fundraiser or something, I hit the 50-50, I'll give it up. But I honestly
Give the whole thing up?
it depends.
I'll let you wet your beak.
It depends what it is.
Yeah.
If it's like if we're at like a cancer benefit or some
Yeah.
shit like that, yeah, I'll give the whole thing up. I've done that. I don't think I ever collected a 50-50.
I'd rather put my money on like the Chinese auction then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I would feel obligated
I'm the
to give
guy
it
that
back too.
I'm the guy that loads up on the scratcher
yeah.
basket.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
just
did
fucking
that.
go in and just toss my $20 worth of tickets in the scratcher
Dude,
basket.
I won a scratcher basket the other day. I thought I was gonna be rich. Won like $7. So
Did you?
disappointing. Yeah,
A whole scratcher basket?
the whole
$7?
thing, dude. $7.
That's
That's,
fucking
How many
unbelievable.
tickets?
Probably
Like 20?
20? Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time I ever won a 50-50, it was being run by Dave Schuster down in
Oh, that's not gonna be 50-50, my
No,
friend.
no.
That's gonna be about 70-30, 80-20 you're looking at.
So like Schuster like comes up like, all right, Dave, grab the ticket. He had my other ticket in his hand. We were like 14.
You palmed it.
He palmed it, put it in. He was like, "Ooh, it's 310842," and I'm like, "Oh, I won." And people were like, "What the fuck?" She was like, "Ooh, yeah, Stank won." He was like, "You were going out tonight." We were like 15. You know what I mean? We had like $63. We were like, "We're rich."
Everybody knew that was bullshit.
Yeah, well, they let it go.
Yeah, shit happens. You do some slimy stuff. When you're a kid, we ran, I think I've said this before on here, but we ran a March Madness bracket back in the day. And, like, we had a couple dudes sell them at Central. A couple of us sold them at Alder Ice. and then whoever won whoever Central. Older as kid won. Older as kid, Central kid won. You know what I mean? You collect the loot. It's free money. What are you gonna do? $20 a pop. You make a couple $100 when you're fucking 15 years old. Go get a pair of shoes, a couple 40s, a bag of weed. Thanks, Central.
Best fake
Nerds.
The best story I have about like anything like that is when Dino called this dude to put in this $500 football bet that we never met on the Super Bowl. We're all living in a 3-quarter house. And the dude, like, we won. We had no intentions of paying this.
Obviously.
But Dino wanted to do it. He was like, dude, you guys weren't going to pay me anyway. He was like, it doesn't matter if I was going to pay you. You're going to pay me. I fucking sure enough, fucking 2 days later, dude, like, Dino's like, here, he gave me $100 out of it. He gave the other dude $100, and he kept $300, but still.
Yeah, I mean, that's Dino math, buddy.
Yeah,
little Dino math. Dino math ain't going to go your way. It's going to go Dino's way every time. The Steelers killed their fucking fan. You see that?
I seen that.
Yeah.
They murdered a fan when they tied Detroit. Wayne Alexa died in his home after a long bout with the Steelers. He said he couldn't take it anymore after the tie. He had enough, and he checked out. I get it. These fucking dudes stink.
Yeah, it's a good year to check out on the Steelers.
Yeah, remember my Super Bowl prediction?
Yeah, what happened to that?
I don't know. Like, what am I? My job here is to hate on the Steelers. I've done it for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I'm #1 fan, Jack. They're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they were 11.
They're not
going
gonna-
They were 11
they're
and
the
0.
first
You were
one.
like, they stink.
Yeah, right. And I knew they stink. And then I was like, all right, well now they're going to bounce back.
And they had one good preseason game.
And that's all I needed to see. I seen like Ben warming up. It probably wasn't even from this year. It was probably like, he looks good. He's ready to go.
2007.
I seen like
2007.
Yeah, I seen
That was
Ben
stock
a li-
footage.
yeah, a little slim with a tan. And I'm like, oh, okay, Super Bowl.
He looks good.
Not the case, but yeah, this dude had a good obituary. So he just couldn't deal with it anymore. He had enough, and he had to go. Because I mean, we're on a road here of the Steelers being pretty bad for a long time. I think.
Dude, I don't understand the the players that keep calling out like our practices are just weak. Like 2 players just like, dude, like you're pretty much calling out Tomlin then saying he's a shitty.
You're
shitty
saying
coach.
he's not. You guys aren't. You guys, it's a joke, and you guys aren't practicing hard
Right.
enough. Which I think
Then
NFL.
why aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know how hard NFL practices are. There's so many roles with the union.
Yeah,
and
well,
shit.
yeah,
like
that's
you
what I
can't
was gonna say.
like
You're
hit.
not allowed to do nothing.
You could. It's on a short. Like it's on a fucking timed like
Can't wear pads more than
schedule.
1 day a week.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
I guess Hayward and somebody else had a meeting with Tomlin trying to figure out like
Fitzpatrick,
how they could tighten up practices and like get dudes more focused. So one of the dudes from the media asked Claypool, like, so what do you think? He's like, oh, we have music like during warm-ups while we're stretching, and that's so fun. So if we had more music while we were fucking practicing, I think it would be more fun, and guys would play better. Like, bro, you're making millions of dollars. And you're saying you need your practices to be more fun? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. So you could fucking dance and TikTok during fucking practice, you fucking geek.
Yeah.
He says a lot of stupid shit.
He
dude.
does,
For somebody
man.
who went to Notre Dame, dude, he don't read the room well at all.
I think he's just a cornball.
Yeah.
And like he is.
They said he's a huge shit talker too on the field.
I could see that. I mean,
he hasn't done shit this year.
No, he has no reason to talk any
4
shit.
touchdowns at one time. I'm like, everyone was like, oh my God, here he is.
Right.
You know,
All these
the next Jerry Rice.
all these ex-Steelers are coming out just clowning the
Ryan
shit.
Clark,
Yeah, Ryan
Ryan
was
Clark
furious.
fucking crushed. Pretty much, he called them pussies without calling them pussies on ESPN.
He said they weren't jack shit. He was like, but I'm not going to spell it out.
Yeah, he was like, no one's scared of you. No one's scared to come to Pittsburgh. Joe Burrow wants to come to Pittsburgh, which, like, they're...
Bring his girlfriend.
Yeah, bring his girlfriend so we could show off. Like, this is, like, that's... I mean, he's right.
He's 100% right.
It's
Dude,
insane.
I read an article where they were saying Spillane is way better of an option than Devin Bush at this point.
What the hell happened to him?
Yeah, he fell off the earth,
know, man.
dude.
He looked
mean, I
solid
get-
before that injury. I will say
Yeah, he
that.
was good
did.
before the injury. Then he lost his marbles on Twitter, like, during the summer. So,
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Is he smoking too
Is
much
he on
weed?
disco biscuits or something? Like, allegedly. I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he ain't, though, either.
I hope he is.
Something's fucking up. Yeah, I hope you. Yeah, disco biscuits are the only thing that would make sense at this point.
Dude, they like put the thing on him to show him like he's like the play will start and he's just standing there for like a good second and a half before he starts moving.
I haven't like got a chance to like I haven't been paying attention that much, so I haven't got a chance to like really like watch how bad he is. But I just see dudes on Twitter losing their fucking marbles.
Yeah.
dude. And that one dude, the one Yinzer, that just goes insane. He got the guy in the living room has the old school couch and the
Yeah.
old school carpet. Fucking,
Yeah.
He hates Devin Bush. Hates his fucking guts. But I don't know, man. I don't. Do you draft? I mean, you want to lose every game you can at this
Dude,
point.
but they keep screwing up draft picks.
Right.
Dude, Artie Burns, first round pick. Devin Bush, they traded up to get him. Trey Edmonds, the safety, like
Stinks.
dude,
They traded
They
away.
have a few years, like maybe a
Remember
decade
Ziggy
of
Hood?
shitty first.
Yeah, he's so hood.
I mean,
They had that dude that was Jarvis. Was Jarvis?
Jarvis
Jarvis
Jones.
Jones.
He's
He
another
was
one.
from Notre Dame, wasn't he?
He was a bust too.
I don't know where Jarvis Jones came from. No, that dude too. It came from Notre Dame. But
yeah.
he's been out all year.
Tuitt's always hurt. You talking about Stephon Tuitt?
Yeah.
He's always fucking hurt. He's a beast when he's in, like them 2 games a year.
I don't know, man. I hope they grab touchdown Kenny. Kenny's like fucking. He's gonna get invited to New York, so hopefully he gets. He's not gonna win the Heisman, I don't think, but it'd be great just to get him to New York. I see
Yeah.
like the voting percentage, and like he was like way ahead of like most dudes on there, so he's probably gonna get the invite. It'd be nice if they get him. I think he's the real deal. Who knows? But I don't know. I think they might stink for a long fucking time. So we're speaking of coaches. There's a coaches poll of the hottest coaches in the NFL. Matt LaFleur of the Packers is the hottest coach. He got voted. Z-Bird, who's your hottest coach? If you had to fuck an NFL coach, who are you trying to fuck here?
All right. Dude, I'm thinking here.
I already have mine.
If I had to fuck someone,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what? I'll fuck Harbaugh.
You like Harbor?
Why not? I never had it. You know what I mean? I'll
You
fuck
thought
him.
he'd go for a more younger coach.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not into it for that. You know what I mean?
What are you into it for?
Experience.
Yeah. We
He's
get you.
more like a father figure. You know what I mean?
All right, daddy issues.
He might play
Yeah.
catch with me. You know?
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Might let you be the ball boy or some shit.
Yeah, I'll fuck Andy Reid.
Old Andy Reid is at like I think he's last. No.
Is he?
No.
Who's the dude from Arizona? Kingsbury.
Yeah, Cliff King. He's a handsome man.
He's handsome.
He does well. The dude, Sean McVay, for the Rams.
That's what I was
He-
saying. Yeah, he's a
that's who
handsome
you like?
fella. Yeah, I like him.
Dude, I like Vrabel. Vrabel's like an everyman. You know what I mean? He got he got that beard, like the little gray salt and pepper beard. He's in shape. He seems fun to be around. I don't know.
He might slap you around a little bit.
Yeah, he seems tough. He seems like he'll probably protect me. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna fucking Vrabel.
All right.
I
So
don't
you
know.
thought that out.
Nah, I mean, just every time I'm seeing him, I'm like, that's a good looking man. You know, so what? So this topic came up, and I figured this is my chance to shoot my shot. Greenfield Mike is very low on this list. He's like third to last. Greenfield Mike is not.
Who's the two below him? Andy Reid and
This is Ron Rivera's down there. Mike Zimmer's down there, but Mike Zimmer literally is like dating like a. I don't know if it's
20-year-old
an
girl.
Instagram model or like
Yeah.
a TikTok girl. She's a fucking rock.
Really?
yeah.
She's very hot. For Mike Zimmer, she's unbelievable.
Wait, who's Mike Zimmer? Which?
The Vikings head
Vikings.
coach.
Okay.
Everybody do a favor and Google Mike Zimmer's fucking girlfriend. You won't believe it.
Dude, she's a fucking smoke show.
She's a smoke. Ron Rivera's up down there.
That Pepsi commercial didn't work out too good for him.
Nah. Sean Payton's pretty low, which is kind of surprising. I don't think he's a bad looking guy.
From the Saints coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd Killer Mike Tomlin end up?
Mike's up there. I think he's in the top. He's number 5.
He got that
He
Beijing.
got that haircut.
He
You
got
know
that
what I mean?
Beijing.
You got a baldy. You got a baldy right now.
Well, I'm
right?
talking about
With
the
the
whole
beard,
facial.
yeah,
Yeah, he got.
Yeah, he
Got
does
the
that
Omar
right.
Epps thing.
Yeah, he keeps it tight.
Yeah.
He keeps it tight. But yeah, no,
for him.
I'm going Mikey Vrabel. Speaking of coaches, maybe Mike Tomlin should have been interested in this USC job because this fucking deal that Lincoln Riley has gotten is insane. I don't know like the complete ins and outs here, but just like the benefits, $110 million, which is fantastic. I think it's over like 10 years.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I'll take it.
Absolutely. USC bought both of his homes for $1 million over the asking price. So they got an extra $1 million. He had 2 cribs in where's he at? Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So they bought his 2 cribs, extra $1 million, buying him a $6 million home in LA, which is insane. Like, and this is the coolest part. unlimited use of private jet for him and his family 24/7.
That's the kicker right there.
That's a
what's put it
football
over the top.
program.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be interested in that one, Mike?
Yeah, you want to sit here and have all your former players fucking tell you what a
Shred
shit
you.
job you're doing, and
Yeah, it's time. If I'm Mike, I would have put an ear out on that one because, like, dude, I went to that USC UCLA game.
Yeah.
It's fucking nice out there.
Yeah.
It's, I mean,
Southern California's a pretty nice
yeah,
place.
people are in pretty good moods. You know what I mean? It's just the vibes are a little higher. It's not, you don't get your feet soaking wet fucking for 5 months out of the year. I don't know. It was I think I would have paid a little more attention for that. Man,
there's always another job.
yeah, sure.
I
but
mean, what'd you see?
Yeah, but his stock is high because
He could go
until
to
this year. This will be his first.
Notre Dame needs a
losing year.
coach.
Yeah, Notre Dame needs a coach. I went to that UCLA game. It was fucking awesome, man. That was like I've never been to like a big time college football game before. The biggest I felt like I was ever at was the Florida State Pitt game. That was a big one. 'Cause people were pretty fired up. I've been to a few Pitt Notre Dame games, but USC UCLA at the Coliseum, it was rowdy. People were fired up.
How many people does that hold?
There was probably like 70,000 people there. I
It
bet
was packed, huh?
It was full. It was rowdy as fuck. UCLA beat the fuck out of him. My cousin Paul was a captain,
I seen
so
that.
that was pretty sweet. And he actually just got packed on offensive player
Yeah, I
of
seen
the
that.
player of the week last week too.
A lot of good things happening in your family. Old Joey had
Yeah, Joe
had
had a
welcome
kid.
to Earth, baby
Yeah.
Nolan.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
congratulations.
siblings are just pining out kids, and I'm just eating edibles, filleting on the couch. You know what I mean? Not every people are different. What are you gonna do?
Different strokes for different folks.
They're just like all these babies all of a sudden. I'm like, holy fuck. But no, that was cool. Brian Kelly leaves Notre Dame out of nowhere to go to LSU. This was kind of ruthless, man. I
Yeah.
didn't see this one coming.
Is he not going to coach them through the football playoff?
I think he's that letter that he wrote to them, or that text message.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to come back. I'm going to talk to you guys, but I'm out of Notre Dame. So no, I think he might be done. I don't know if there was clarification on that. Notre Dame's furious. So if I'm them, I'm telling him to go fuck himself. But Notre Dame has an outside chance of getting a playoff.
That's what I thought. They're right there.
Yeah, like why? I never
Why
understood.
can't you just finish the season?
Why can't you wait 2 weeks or like what is it, a month? I get a month.
Like, yes, LSU, I'm going to take a shot.
Yeah, once you know,
Maybe
you know,
recruiting is just cracking right now.
like is it though? Like is it?
I think
I
it
get,
is.
it must be because like it makes no sense. Like, I don't let these coaches unless like let him figure out where he's gonna fall. You know, if he's going to a bowl game that's not like not a playoff, like okay, bounce and like get started at LSU.
There might have been, John hit the nail on the head. There might have been kids on the fence right now that are like, if you don't bring in a big time coach, I'm not committing to you. And they're like, fuck it, we're going to make the move right now. Like, listen, if you're coming, you got to come sign now. You got to get down here.
Yeah, because LSU was on its high horse and then they just completely fucking fell off.
Old coach,
Coach
Waterboy.
Yeah, old Coach O. They're like he was like a coos hound, so they're like getting rid. But you don't think Brian Kelly's a coos hound?
Yeah.
That guy,
They were saying
he's gonna be in there to fuck.
they were worried
He's going down here to fuck.
He's going down there to fuck.
get some of that down south coos. But yeah, he's like they're saying like he's from up north and like that's the deep south. Like maybe their like personalities won't match, but
I mean, I could see that.
I
I
mean
don't
he's
know.
like a little hothead motherfucker. Ain't
He's
Little
he's
volatile.
chippy.
he? Yeah. Dude, you see all of Lincoln Riley dude, Oklahoma already lost like 6 committed recruits.
I could see that.
Yeah.
They're going to UCL. They're going to USC
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
The one dude lives out in California was going to go to Oklahoma, and now he could just
Here's the no. You know what? I'm gonna go
Yeah.
down the street.
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I would do that too.
That's probably, I mean, that's another reason to pay him all that money. Like, dude, you got fucking 6 5-star recruits coming out. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm sure that's part of it. Like, all right, I'll come up. I could bring a quarterback. I could bring a receiver. I could bring a DN and a safety. Like right, just like right, like.
I'll make the call
I got him
right-
in a group
right.
text message right now. You know?
Exactly, yeah.
He'll be top 10 next year.
I don't know. People get all fired up at coaches, and they get all fired up for leaving, and get all fired up at kids for like going in the transfer.
Decommitting.
Yeah, people are gonna do what the fuck they want. Who gives a fuck? Shut
Right.
the fuck up.
That's like that kid Spencer Rattler. He went in the portal. They benched him.
Yeah,
He
right.
went
Of
talking
course he
shit.
is.
Like,
Yeah, what's he supposed to go play backup? Fucking dude.
look at Jalen Hurts. He's in NFL. He went in the portal.
Yeah, Rattlers should go to like fucking WVU or some shit like that. I'm a loyal Southwest guy. I'm a Southwest Airlines guy. They're getting a little soft, dude. I was a little disappointed. So we're going out to LA a couple weeks ago, and this is just normal. We got a Yinzer going through the airport. draped in Steeler gear, and like which is normal. You know what I mean? Except he had his phone open to like a YouTube page, and he's just blasting Renegade, walking through the airport. Like, dude, it was 6 a.m. on a Friday. Game ain't till Sunday. Dude is ready to roll.
That was here? Or
yeah, in
LA?
Pittsburgh.
In
Yeah,
Pittsburgh?
we didn't even get on. Like, we had an hour to wait to even like board the plane, and he just got Renegade going. And he's not like trying to get people fired up. He's getting himself fucking fired up. Like, dude, you got some time, buddy. You're gonna shoot your
Was
load.
he having some morning beers?
It didn't appear that he was.
That's weird.
Yeah, it
He was on morning drugs then.
Yeah, he might have drank all. You know, you're fucked up if you're like listening to music by yourself. Like fucking, you're fucked. You're fucked up on something.
That's some nose beers.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But he was all wound up. But that wasn't even like the bad part. Fucking, we're on our way out there. We had a comedian flight attendant. You know what I mean? The guy was cracking so many jokes, which like I don't know if I like or don't like. Like I don't know. Okay,
Were they good? Was he hitting?
they weren't bad, but they also were like corny. Like I don't know. It's just like I didn't pay for a comedy show, but make sure
Just get me to L.A., pal.
give me some Chex Mix, huh? And a fucking apple juice. Like, what the fuck? But this guy, there was somebody on our plane. It was their birthday. They stopped, make a big announcement about the birthday. They shut all the lights off, which they were down. Make everybody put their their call light on, and they're like, "All right, this is the candles, and when he's done, you got to turn them off to blow them out." I was like, "I'm gonna blow my fucking head off."
Yeah, this
Like,
is too much. Did you have to sing Happy Birthday?
Bro, you know I don't sing Happy Birthday.
But did they ask you to?
They're like, everybody's singing. Everybody was singing Happy Birthday. I was asleep. I woke up like, what the fuck's going on? all these lights are on. Yeah, the lights are on. We're singing. Like, what the fuck is that?
Renegade's birthday?
Yeah, I don't know who.
How old was this person?
It's 24 or some shit. Like, it's
I
not
thought it was
even
like a kid or
yeah,
something.
like if you're turning 90, like maybe. I don't know. It's just like not everybody's special. Nobody fucking needs that. Fucking pull it together, Southwest. And they really pissed me off. They have like Southwest has a really good like app. It's like they have all kinds of in-flight entertainment where you get free
movies,
you get live TV,
yeah.
free movies, free like TV shows. So like I like to do a movie, but like you watch a movie and there's always like a weird like an hour or so left. So I like to knock it down with the episode of Wicked Tuna. It was always on there. They took off Wicked Tuna. I'm like, dude, where's the tuna at? And, yeah. Excuse me, ma'am. Am I missing Wicked Tuna? She's like, I don't believe it's on there anymore. Like, okay.
We're singing Happy Birthday to me.
Yeah, we're singing that, but you're taking away my Wicked Tuna. Like we could have saved the birthday song and kept Wicked Tuna on here for me, so I could watch a couple episodes of the Tuna.
Is Wicked Tuna like your save show? I feel like everyone has a save show that like their go-to show when they're about to go to bed. They put it on.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Wicked Tuna.
I get it. I'm a King of Queens. I switched it up, but I'm a King of Queens guy now.
Dude, when I was 6, it was like when you're just like sick and you're out of it and you're half asleep and fucking I was just all day. The King of Queens was on from like 9.
Pretty good show, though.
It was like on from like 9 a.m. to like midnight.
And Leah Remini used to be hot as shit.
But
She
dude,
goes-
Arthur Spooner makes that shit.
Oh, he's
He
hilarious.
But wait, all the shows you're gonna take off. Why the fuck would you take off Wicked Tuna? Wicked Tuna is a great fucking show. It keeps you entertained. You fucking guess the fucking weight. You guess the fucking
How much the fat content in that motherfucker?
like how much the core calorie. You know what I mean? Like that's what I like to do. Thanks for nothing, Southwest.
Well, all right, everybody. On that note, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have more of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're probably looking outside your house right now, and it probably looks nice. Well, maybe it looks like shit. If it looks like shit, call 412-521-9045, Rosado & Sons Landscaping. And guess what? We just don't do landscaping. That's right, folks. Do you have some concrete outside? It's looking weathered. Maybe your back deck looks like shit. Are you sick and tired of looking outside and seeing shit? Well, did you know that Rosado & Sons also does pressure washing too and free quotes? So call 412-521-9045. It's very affordable and reliable. Make sure this summer get all your projects done and call Rosado & Sons 412-521-9045. Don't hesitate. You'll be late. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm the host of Greenfield's Finest Podcast, Michael Z. Birdseye-Dell, and I'm not joking around today because I'm looking for your sports cards, sports memorabilia, or silver coins. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or trade, please contact me at 724-732-1644. Maybe you have some old cards laying around, you don't know what to do with them. We'll come over your house, look at them, get them listed, and get some money in your pocket right away. 724-732-1644. No questions asked. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline, who be Corn Dicking this week?
LeBron James.
Say what? Say what?
Old LeBron got some fans booted out of their floor seats at the Pacers game. Allegedly, they said they wanted Bronny to die in a car wreck.
His son,
Bronny, LeBron Jr.
They didn't seem. I don't see it.
I don't know.
I seen the whole thing.
They
seem docile. They didn't even seem that intense.
They seem like little nerds.
I thought they seemed a little fucked up though too. I don't like a little drunk, a little. You know what I mean? Maybe
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they were so put together.
Do players have that authority to throw fans out of the game?
Did anybody
James
else
does.
hear that?
No.
Besides him, because LeBron seems like he'll make up some shit like that.
Yeah,
And he was having a rough week. He did some other baby
He
shit.
punched somebody in the face.
Yeah.
But then act like he didn't mean to.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. And then he got suspended for like a fucking game. And I don't.
you got like a
He's
$50
just-
fine. or some shit.
Listen, the only thing that deserves that reaction, I think, is if they said the N-word. If they went for some racist shit, okay, then I don't know what you do. You punch them. You tell them if that's all we did was tell the ref, okay, your hands are tied. If they're like making fun of you, saying shit about your kids, I don't know. I feel like that's close, but I don't know if that.
But dude, you're a fucking gazillionaire superstar. These people are just fucking people trying to get in your head, and you're letting them.
And you're in an away game, like you're gonna.
I don't know.
Dude, the heckling, if you
I-
watch old, when Spike Lee used to go to games, the heckling that went on in them.
Yeah, feed into it. Tell
Dude,
them.
grow some fucking
Yeah.
thicker skin or
Yeah,
something. You
that's
know,
what I mean,
You're a professional athlete. You're gonna take some heckling.
It's part of it. It's part of it.
Right. If it's unreasonable to where the people around you can't put up with it, then get them out of there. But if nobody really reacted and LeBron just went over, it was he just knew he could get them thrown out and he had the power.
He
to do
looked
it.
like such a little fucking bitch. It was
like,
insane. He's in them right there. They're gonna go. Dude, shut up. Shut up, dude. It's just I don't score a bazillion. Then he went off and went crazy, and he get a game winner, didn't he? That night or something. I don't know. He went nuts. And do that, and then talk shit
That's
back.
what I was gonna say,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? I don't want to be the fucking guy that's what a Mike would have did. But dude, I don't know. The NBA is so fucking soft. And,
You don't think people were talking shit to Mike
Saying
about
crazy.
his wife?
his wife gambling.
His coach.
His dad being murdered because of his
Yeah.
gambling.
No doubt. I mean, I've heard people say crazy shit before. You're right there. I would one day. I need some 4 seats one day.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You're right there. So they're hearing every fucking word you say, but you gotta be used to it by now, dude. I'm sure he hears shit every fucking night. Just to run over. It'd be one thing if the ref was right there. And they both heard it, and the ref was like, "This is crazy. You got to get the fuck out of here." But for him to run across this court, grab the ref, come over, and fucking like point like that, it's like, dude, fucking calm down. Dude.
If the reaction from anybody else would have been like, "Oh my god," then maybe that's a reason. Like, there's no way they said anything. Like, in my opinion, that incendiary. If nobody really even reacted.
Someone would stick up for him. Like, dude, that was crazy. Those people were pieces of shit.
Do you ever see, like, football players talking shit, and, like, when finally one says something that crosses the line, and then they fight?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's, I don't know.
It was the perfect thing for perfect scenario for him for the week he had, and that was his out. You know what I mean? Like, that took all the attention off him punching someone in the face.
He's different.
It was someone said they wanted his kid to die. That was
that's something
he's the victim.
Now he's the victim. That's something he could say that you like. Oh, how could I be mad at that?
Right.
Because he didn't really say that.
It's like
sorry, Joe.
It's one of those loves them. It's like one of those things. Like, I don't. Of course, it's crossing the line, but like, dude. I don't know, like what they get the reaction of just the visual of you like going to tell and like get him like kicked out of the floor seats. Like, dude, shut up.
You're supposed to be a tough guy, and that's like the ultimate vagina move. Dude.
Yeah,
like,
you went from wanting to fight the night before. Now, now you're
threw a haymaker.
I don't think he necessarily wanted to fight that.
He made it appear like he was good, like he kind of wanted to fight. I guess
when he threw like a windmill punch and scratched him with his nail in his eye, you see he cut his eye and shit too.
The dude was pretty pissed off that.
I think that dude would whip his fucking.
Yeah, I think if that dude sees LeBron in the offseason, like it'd be a problem.
The best thing about the NBA is the two dudes that aren't even in it is Shaq and Barkley. They're commentating. That's the only like thing I'll watch just to see their commentary before games and like go over shit and make fun of people.
Barkley during the match between Brooks and Bryson, which was fucking terrible, was the only saving grace. He had a. Did you watch it at all?
Dude, I caught like the end of it because I didn't even realize it was on.
I missed the first like few holes, and by the time I got up, like Brooks was already up like 2 or 3 holes, and I was like, "This is stupid." And they were only playing like 12 holes, but Barkley had a couple good one-liners. Like, dude, I know Barkley wouldn't want to like do that every week, but like you got to get him in there every once in a while and just fucking. He'd be great for fucking golf.
He's a national treasure. Him and Shaq.
They
could do anything.
He's just talking like we talk on here on fucking, but on like network TV. It's fantastic.
Yeah, he said. I know he said something
Brooks or Bryson said something like, "Oh, you probably had a." Chuck was heckling Bryson about something. He's like, "Oh, you probably had a bad night at the tables last night." He said, "No, the tables were fine, but Nebraska had a late lead and they blew it. So yeah, I'll donate $25,000. You could donate $50. Yeah, I got $25. Nebraska kind of fucked me."
Yeah.
So that shit was funny. McKeesport Dollar General. They have a little Santa set up. You know what I mean? They're selling some Santas. This Santa was probably like 3 or 4 feet tall. They put a handgun in his hand, a fucking blunt, a chain, and a baseball bat.
Was that McKeesport?
That made like national.
That's national.
News.
That'll get you national news every fucking time. I mean, McKeesport is just an unbelievable area.
Yeah, I used to work there.
Dude, it is strange.
Town,
we always golf at fucking what's it called? What the fuck? Butlers, yeah. And like you gotta go through the port to get through there. Yeah. So like you drive through McKeesport like a decent amount. I'm just looking like look at this fucking place.
It's like time stood still.
It's literally like like everything just looks like it's like the early 1990s.
It's like the crack epidemic is still going strong.
But there's such a like diverse group of fucking goofballs in McKeesport. Dude.
Is there a nice part of McKeesport?
I was going to ask that
question. I think
White Oak.
It's White Oak. So it's White Oak. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's better parts. Parts.
Yeah.
No, I definitely met people from
downtown McKeesport.
I met people from McKeesport. I'm like, that seems like a normal person. Then I met people with like face tattoos.
Yeah.
Like who come from the other side of McKeesport.
Yeah. There's definitely 2 sides of the tracks for sure.
Could you imagine?
North for Sales is like the.
I almost put them in a brother in arms, and then I just thought of like a little kid like going to the Dollar General and seeing a fucking Santa with a fucking handgun, a blunt, and a baseball bat and a chain on. Like, kids can't see that. It's not good for the kids.
Whose idea was this?
High school kids.
High school kids working there, or like,
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I'm thinking a manager, but their manager might be like 15.
19.
12. He might be 12.
It's I don't know. What a visual. I didn't know that went national, but yeah, sure, that will get you national news fucking all the time.
I think Z-Bird showed it to me, and I was like cracking up, and I didn't realize it was.
Yeah, the first time I saw it, I didn't realize
so
it was
close to home.
right down the street.
That's the old port.
It's a crazy place.
Fentanyl-laced weed found in Connecticut after a string of overdoses. This is bullshit, dude.
Coming to you, it's not salt.
Listen,
dude. You can't put it on everything.
If you're gonna, you shouldn't put fentanyl on anything. But like, if you're doing hardcore drugs, you know there's a danger that comes along with that. If you're fucking trying to smoke a joint and you fucking OD from fucking fentanyl and smoking a little grass because you want to eat a bag of peanut M&Ms, that's fucking jive, dude.
Dude, you think it's a conspiracy, like they're doing it so everybody has to get their medical card and pay taxes on it?
I honestly, no, that did cross my mind. But why, like, what's the bet? Like, why bringing fentanyl to, like, because putting heroin and putting coke and shit like that, unless it's just like population
control. But why
control
do you put
thing.
it in coke? It's like a complete opposite of what you want to get out of it.
Yeah, that never made sense to me.
I don't know. It's one. It's a push to either make everything legal, to where like everything is like goes through a process, and why would you put that in there?
Yeah, like I smoked some non-medical weed on like Friday night, and it crossed my mind,
dude. That's all you need. Is that playing tricks on your brain, like when you're half paranoid?
Yeah,
it hit
right.
you the wrong way.
Like, man, I feel real fucked up. Is this real good weed, or am I smoking?
Yeah,
I smoke some fentanyl.
Right, and then you freak out, and
then you keel over.
Yeah, well, I just don't. Yeah, like I don't understand why they got to sprinkle it on everything, like Old Salt Bay.
Yeah,
I agree.
Keep it to yourself.
Fentanyl Bay.
Right, like who's doing this? Like,
what's the benefits of fentanyl? Is it like used for anything? Like
it's an extreme painkiller.
If you're like dying, like you gotta be like get something like cut off.
But that's it. It's just a painkiller.
No, I got something cut off, and they give me Dilaudid. They give me no fentanyl.
They cut me off at Dilaudid too, which don't get me wrong, good time.
That is,
it's super managed though, like in the hospital.
Like, like fentanyl's like if you're dying of cancer, and then you're like they're just what do they call it, keeping you comfortable.
Yeah,
then they're gonna hit you with that.
I remember like people that used to get the patches. That was their situation, or they said it was. You know
right?
What I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you don't even have cancer.
Like the doctor doesn't know that.
Do the old fake cough.
Yeah, you can't. Weed, you can't be putting this shit.
There's nothing sacred.
Dude, nothing. Gonna say that, man.
So, I don't want to be the dork, but like I'm gonna be the dork. Like, I only smoke my own joints because I know where it came from. You know what I mean? Like, how fun is that at a party? Who's that? Like, I'm gonna hate myself. Like, sorry, I'll smoke my own. I
have individual pinners for everybody.
So this one, I'll show you exactly what's in it. It comes with a little prescription, like fucking. Like,
did you not see it on the weed?
It's dust.
It's like dust, dude.
Weed these days is crystally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but even if you just roll it in a fucking,
and it doesn't take a lot of it. Yeah, it doesn't take a lot of this shit either.
Especially if you don't do drugs and you fucking smoke fentanyl. Yeah, you're overdosing.
Yeah.
This ain't this ain't gonna be the end of this. This is gonna be a fucking thing for sure. Fucking sucks. Kim Jong-un has banned leather coats because he doesn't want people copying his style.
Hey,
King Jong loves the leather coats.
You say Kim Jong Fons.
King Jong loves the leather coats. I don't know if I hate this move. I don't know why I put him in the corn dick. You know what I mean? He looks sweet in a leather coat. You don't want anyone else to have that coat. You know what? Nobody gets leather coats. Feel bad for the poor leather coat guy over there in South Korea.
Wilson's leather coat
salesman.
Yeah, fucking.
I mean,
he's fucked. But
I mean, over there, they're like it's like feast or famine. There ain't a lot of people rocking leather coats.
You can buy leather coats, right?
Yeah,
Unless you're in the army.
I mean, enough for him to ban it.
It could have been like three people.
It was right after Halloween. He was like, "Oh no!"
He's seen his like brother or cousin had a leather coat, and he's like, "Nope."
He's like, "Usually I just kill him, but now I'll just ban it." Remember, Beezer used to like. Back in, he said in Russia, dude, like that was like a form of currency. Like leather coats were big in East. I
feel like it kind of was in America too. Like if you had a nice leather coat, that could get you some pussy.
If you had
Wilson's leather,
I think we all had leather coats.
Fuck
yeah. You know what I mean? But I think
it
maybe
died with us.
It died with us, and the generation before that, that's where they were real popular. But like, dude, we definitely had the long leather coats.
The 3/4,
yeah. The 3/4 was hard.
When I was in grade school and you would go out to the mall at Wilson's Leather, like that was if you
what
were
a
in
smell.
there. Yeah,
what a smell.
If you were in that store shopping, you were getting coos at night.
It's crazy how much money I thought like $300 was back then.
Oh, dude, you're like
now it's like a tank of gas. Fucking insane. PETA launches an online shop of goods made of human leathers.
That's pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet. I don't know if this should be brother.
Is it all foreskins?
It's dude. It looks like it. It
Trying to
is
make
fucking,
some money, surely.
It looks like half a head on the one jacket.
Yeah,
Like a face. It looks like a face on the jacket.
it is.
fucking
It's some
weird.
disturbing shit, but I mean, kind of hard
People
too.
I could see little Nas X getting this.
Absolutely.
You know.
I'll wear some people's faces as a jacket. I
Where's
can't
the
imagine what that feels like, dude. It's probably
So supple.
Yeah.
It's probably so stiff. Dude.
I was joking.
I don't know. I've never felt dead.
Depends on the person.
Yeah, but I mean, it
You
doesn't
moisturize?
I feel like dead people like harden up pretty well. The
Yeah.
skin.
You got to keep the
Yeah.
skin. You could
But I
find the
guess if
skin.
you peel it off and you soak it,
Yeah.
you know
I
what I
figure
mean?
like lamb.
you leather it.
That lamb skin's nice and soft.
It is.
keep it oiled up.
Yeah. If you had to rock somebody from Greenfield, who would you rock?
Oh, I'm getting a Schuster jacket. Have a little beard on it. You know
I
what I
was
mean?
just saying the TL turtleneck.
Yeah.
thing.
I need somebody really. I need somebody really tan.
Yeah.
I like a nice tan.
Who's
Yeah.
still wandering out of that tanning bed after all these years?
There's a
still a
couple.
few souls.
There's still a couple crazy
Crispy
people
souls.
that are just lighting themselves up. Nuts. Surely, would you sell your foreskin for like in?
If the price is right.
Yeah. So what?
Fuck,
That's
I'll
what
sell
I'm.
anything.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, you
What
want a price?
Oh yeah. What's your number? Oh fuck, man. 100 grand.
Christmas is around the corner.
It's gonna be at least a set of gloves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. Fuck, man. That's
100 grand.
100 grand.
I feel like
it seems reasonable.
I feel like that's a good starting point.
If
That's-
somebody
that's-
came to you
I'll-
with 20 grand right now, and
No,
said, give me your
fuck no,
foreskin.
fuck no, fuck
Just
no.
because that
The
procedure.
procedure's tough, but 20 grand.
Yeah, 20 grand.
20
ain't what it
grand
used to
ain't.
be, man.
20 grand ain't
No,
enough.
it's not.
No.
Yeah, I got to. This negotiating's going to start at least 100,
Yeah, maybe work
like 125.
six, maybe like.
No, I'm not working down, dude. Like that's my.
So,
basement.
you're saying yeah? I
That's
don't know.
my bargain basement price for some foreskin gloves.
That seems reasonable. It seems fair because I mean that surgery.
What
It's
would you
probably,
want it
it's
to
probably
be?
better suited for a scarf, though.
Well, there's no. But what would you rather?
Nice
if
little
you
like
could pick-
ring or something.
What would it be? Would it be a purse, gloves, part of a jacket? What would you want
It'd be gloves, dude. So you put
Maybe
your fingers in it
An
every
earring,
time. Yeah.
couple earrings. You can fucking weld them. Well, cut it in half and weld those bitches up. Fucking slap.
What if they like fried it up like calamari and like
deep fried
in like a
chili
weird
rings?
country?
How
Yeah.
much for
It's a
you
delicacy.
to eat Chuli's fucking foreskin?
Jesus, dude, I don't know.
I don't even think you
How
can
much
pay
to
me.
eat Shuli's dick? I don't know. That
Am I
might be.
deep fry it?
Yeah, you could dress it
25
up.
grand.
I said, I had 15 grand in my head on the 15 grand. You get a little,
fry?
get a little like garlic salt, little
You gotta give me
aioli
a
sauce.
kickback. I need a
Yeah.
kickback on this.
Yeah, 15
You
grand.
already got your 100
Because
grand.
you figure like a little, I'm not talking about the whole thing. We're talking about like a little calamari ring. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I don't know. Yeah, 15
There's
grand.
got to be a
that'll-
black market for this stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Kim Jong Un is eating all kinds.
That'll be our next YouTube video. Trying to we'll see if we
Try-
can eat Chuli's
Yeah,
foreskin.
try to eat Chuli's dick.
Put
Stay
it in the air
tuned.
fryer.
Yeah, if we,
My house smells.
You are a vegan.
if we
My house
get
smells weird.
if we get over 2,000 subscribers, we'll eat Chuli's dick.
Like Kobayashi.
Like, we're only like 700 people off, so 700 people, you got us eating dicks. Seems like a fair trade to subscribe to our YouTube page.
We're not asking much.
Brother in arms, Lamar Jackson. This is awesome. This is like a young kid. He probably looked like, I don't know,
You kind of had the hair
18.
like him.
Yeah, kind of looked like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely had the same haircut as him. Probably like, I don't know, 17, 18, 19, one of those ages. He DMs Lamar Jackson asking if it was okay if he lies about being his cousin to try to get some pussy. Lamar Jackson was like, "For show, little cuh." Strap it up. Which is like, that's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a good look,
This
though.
is why social media is fucking fantastic. Because little horny bastards be like, "Hey, dude, I'm in a jam. I need you to say you're my cousin. Can you do that for me?" For sure, little cuh. Strap it up. Like, here you go. Calls me little cuh. For show. That's my cousin Lamar.
He said we have to use condoms, though.
Yeah, what you like an older
Solid
cousin?
advice.
Yeah, older cousin should say. I mean, I don't know where you go about getting condoms in fucking 2021, but
Same
Sure.
place I always sold them, Jack.
yeah,
Big
That you
Jim's.
never bought.
Big
it.
Jim's?
Big
Yeah.
Jim's. And yesterday's.
man, what a nerve-wracking experience that used to be, having to buy
man.
condoms.
I made John buy my first. I was like, I don't know how to go ask these
I
people.
bought them in the pharmacy.
It ain't
Actually,
even there no more.
It's not there anymore.
Greenfield,
yeah, near where Subway is.
You couldn't buy them in Greenfield.
Yeah,
you know?
where that Subway is.
Oh, that's where you went?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I think we drove to Swissville or something because you weren't trying to get spotted buying condoms.
It'd be so much easier now with self-checkout.
It was like a rev code.
And you just go to Target, grab them.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You could just...
But you couldn't do that 25 years ago.
You had to look some fucking girl your age in the eye. And
I'd want people to see
that you have creative writing with on Wednesdays.
I'd want people to be like, oh, Z-Bird's getting condoms. I wasn't fucking anybody. I just was getting
massive stock full.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but not at first. At first, when you're nervous and just getting there and fucking. I remember my dad found a condom. Jim Hack gave me back in the day because I was scared to buy him. Jim Hack was like, "Here, dude, fucking here." Gave me a couple. I was like, "Thank God." And fucking, my dad was like, "They gave us to him in school." Yeah.
You never got a condom at Big Jim's? I thought that's where everyone got their first condom at.
No, I did. Yeah, I think you walk down to Big Jim's, have a couple quarters, but those condoms, things didn't work.
But they had the lubricated and non-lubricated.
They had the neon green ones.
Yeah, they were those lifestyles. They wouldn't fit on a fucking pinky.
Yeah, they popped real quick.
I got one when I was 12. Me and Davis went down and got condoms in one time and just put them on. You know?
You jerk off in them?
No, but I just
you fill that bad boy up?
I went into the bathroom in his house and he was like, "Does it fit?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it fits."
Barely.
I was like, yeah, "This piece of shit," but I was like, "Yeah, it fits." He's like, "It fits your baby dick."
Oh, fuck. What a nerve-wracking experience for a fucking 15-year-old kid to have to go through and just pray to God that you don't see someone's parents.
Fuck yeah.
Then the clinic was right on Greenfield Avenue. Dudes had to crawl into that fucking thing.
Either that or you're going to next to the Arby's there.
To walk all the way up there.
I've seen people in and out of there before.
I hated sitting in that fucking... Dude,
it's right on your pee hole prodded.
Oh, my God.
It's right on Pitt's campus.
Yeah.
I lived, when I went, I walked there. It was fucking right around the corner. I'm sitting there dude, you just, see people. It's busy as fuck.
Dude, there's nowhere to sit. It's hot. There's no air conditioner.
The nurses are just
and they're just
stabbing dicks all day, telling you it's not going to hurt. It hurts like fucking hell.
I almost passed out. They give me crackers and orange juice.
Did you really?
Yeah, fuck yeah. She stuck a fucking metal Q-tip in my pee hole, dude.
Yeah, I had to give them, I didn't have a cell phone. I had to give them, fucking my friend's cell phone number so they wouldn't call my house and make sure I didn't have chlamydia. What the fuck?
Listen, just give me the
maybe I do, maybe I don't. Just give me the pills.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just give me the fucking medicine.
I'll take them. I'll take my chances.
Yeah. Where else we at here? This was unbelievable. Cowboys fan has a Thanksgiving meltdown and rips apart the whole entire family.
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
It's a must-watch video. This dude, the Cowboys. I didn't watch any of that game. I was nodding off all day in Thanksgiving and shit like that. So the Cowboys, they lost to who?
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
That was like a nail biter.
Yeah, they lost by 3 points, I think.
Yeah, they
after
lost.
missed field goals and all kind of fucking stupid
fucked up calls.
Yeah.
So this dude is a huge Cowboys fan. There's probably about 6 or 7 people at this Thanksgiving. And he just, his cousin starts fucking with him. Don't worry, it's just a game. He's like, it's not just a fucking game. One of those fucking guys. And then, so the whole family is just dude, chill out. He's, ruining Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know, he's, slamming chairs. He's, his cousin's fucking with him, but, it's just some playful
fucking.
How
old is this guy?
Old,
About 40.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, way too old to give a fuck about the Dallas Cowboys like this. And, then he just turns on the women in the family. He starts telling them fucking their food stunk. He was like, you should stick to doing hair because that fucking mac and cheese was disgusting. And I was on the toilet the whole fucking game, and he's just roasted.
He said the turkey wasn't cooked.
The turkey was raw, and they're I don't care. But it hurt. You could see it on their face. It hurt.
It was stinging.
You know what I mean? I don't. It didn't appear.
Blowing all their cards.
He didn't appear to be drunk. This dude was just so hurt that he was just going up there's fucking grandma.
He had a lot of pent up aggravation,
yeah,
I think.
Dude, relax.
Grandma stuffing stinks.
Yeah, grandma, the fucking rolls were burnt.
He tried to take the wine with him, the one bottle of wine they were splitting, and that's when they stopped him and made amends. They were like,
now it's getting a little too far.
Touch that fucking wine again.
Did you see the one video where the one grandma was saying grace and the one grandson passed out?
No.
You didn't see that? His cousins called him and she was like, and please.
Oh yeah. He's like, baby, you gotta stay off that. You gotta stay off
Baby, you
that
gotta quit
weed.
smoking so much.
Yeah, there was like 40 people in that living room.
Yeah.
Like, it was probably 1,000 degrees. They pan over to the uncle. The uncle has the biggest plate I ever seen before in my fucking life, and then the kids just literally hit the deck so fucking hard. That video is great. That's a few years old though. Yeah, this one's fucking was new. It was a good one. You're gonna ruin Thanksgiving over the Cowboys fucking losing a game. People are gonna be mad at you for a little bit.
Dude, should they ban Detroit from playing on Thanksgiving?
I mean, I don't
think they're ever not going to stink.
I don't think you can at this point. It is what it is, but like it is, it's like that fucking.
It's just a throwaway game.
Yeah, Bears fucking Lions, terrible.
They said Pat McAfee was saying like playing on Thanksgiving sucks.
I can imagine.
He said it's the worst. He said for one, he's like you can't go out after the game, and that's like one of the biggest things. Like you win the game, you lose whatever, you want to go after the game, you can't. And you
Everything's
don't,
closed.
and you can't see your family. So like you're like double fucked.
Yeah, you're sitting in a hotel room with your team.
Well, yeah, some bullshit fucking meal, and then that's
Gotta
the
get
end.
prostitutes and everything.
Man in Alabama is charged with illegally owning a attack squirrel. I've never heard of an attack squirrel before, but it seems like something I might want.
In Alabama.
That he fed meth and called these nuts.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Seems awesome. I don't know, who gives a fuck about a squirrel? You know what I mean? You could have a little, probably not a lot of meth. I can't imagine that little squirrel heart can handle a lot of meth.
It starts out with a little bit, but its
it
tolerance
builds
goes
its tolerance
up.
up. But like, could you? I mean, this dude people probably fucking with him. He's like, I know what I'm doing. I'm to train a crazy squirrel. And now if he fucks, I wouldn't fuck with a guy with an attack squirrel.
No.
I'd stay the fuck away from
sits
him.
on your shoulder like a
I have a feeling he was also on meth.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't buying meth just for the squirrel, which would be great if
he
he
might have
was.
started out that way.
I'm pretty sure the dude's probably in the woods making it
He's
himself.
seen how much fun the squirrel was
He's like,
having.
I'm gonna try this shit.
Yeah, like the squirrel just jumped up a 12-foot
Beat the shit out of
tree.
3 guys.
Yeah,
having the time
attacking
of his
everybody.
life. Yeah,
I wouldn't want no parts of an attack squirrel. They get on your neck. No fucking way, dude.
especially if it's all gooned up.
Yeah. You ever fought a guy on like coke before? You know what I mean? All meth, or it usually doesn't go the way you want it to go. They have some extra energy that it's an unfair advantage. All these Brother in Arms are actually pretty good. A brothel in Vienna is giving you the vaccine. So if you go to this brothel in Vienna, you get the vaccine. The bonus, the icing on the cake, is you also get 30 minutes with a hooker free. So you get vaccinated, you get 30 minutes with a woman of your choice at a brothel in Vienna.
And do you get the green pills for chlamydia as well?
I mean, you probably get
Or do you get the same lime green condoms?
You're
from
getting
Big
vaccinated
Jim's?
30 minutes after. You're probably okay.
Yeah, it kills everything.
Yeah. But I mean,
That's a good way to get.
that's a nice bonus. Don't put me in a fucking stupid raffle to win $100,000 million. A guaranteed smoker?
Hey, give me a hooer of my choosing.
Yeah, that's a fun day. That's
Vaccination rates will be way up.
That's when you go. You go and grab your boys. Like, hey, we're going to get fucking vaccinated.
How many times can you get vaccinated?
Dude,
will be
on
dying.
the 13 booster shot.
Yeah.
That'd be like laying
It'll
in a
be like
coffin.
heroin to me, dude. I'll be all fucked up on fucking COVID.
Like, man, I'm bored again. Like, fuck it, I can handle another one.
They're like over in Vienna, males from 18 to 50 years old vaccinations went up 7,000. And whores are just falling on. They're dropping like flies over there. The whores can't handle it.
Yeah, because all that vaccination come. That's that's
much.
radioactive.
That's a booster shot right in the coos.
And like, do you think these prostitutes are volunteering their time here?
No.
They're getting
They're
compensated.
definitely getting paid.
There's something in.
You think the government's? Government's probably here's
they're greasing the wheels.
because the owner ain't coming out of pocket either. He don't give a fuck. What the fuck would he care?
He's making his money on drinks.
Yeah, well, yeah. I feel like old Vienna was like, all right, we'll give you. Here's a few.
Probably
couple
drumming
bucks.
them up business. If
Oh,
he's
no,
getting,
what do you
yeah,
mean?
if he's getting paid.
We're talking about it. I don't know.
He's selling rum and cokes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, fuck, I mean, I
Is
don't
that what they
know.
sell there?
I just made that up. I don't know what they drink in Austria.
I wouldn't mind checking out a brothel over there. See what it's about. I mean, I'm not going to do anything. I wouldn't mind. Hey, pop it in.
Listen, for
Nice
the sake of
poppin'.
science.
Yeah. Maybe get a massage or something. You know what I mean?
I mean, I heard they have great rum and cokes.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Get a nice little massage and a little vax. I don't know. Seems like a nice little Saturday.
I'm trying to do my part.
Yeah. This fucking guy. Italian gynecologist offers to have sex with women to cure disease.
It's the greatest.
His nickname is Dr. Magic Flute. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He's like the Pied Piper of
Yeah,
coos.
and like girls are like coming in and like they have like a disease that could lead to cancer, and he's like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be weird, but I could fuck this out of you. and
it's working.
And it's working. But it turns out he also got reported for it.
What?
Yeah, can you believe that?
Is that illegal?
Yeah, like there's some kooky doctors out there.
Oh.
Yeah, but what kind of fucking broad believes that shit?
Someone
know.
did.
A bunch.
People
Enough.
People trust doctors, and he's like, hey, like, if I, you know what I mean? I give you a little. We could, you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, hey, ask your cousin Ashley. She was fucked. Now she's unfucked. We're fucking. This is what I do.
Hey, I don't know. Do you
She was
wanna
working at that brothel in Vienna. Now she's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you got to keep this to yourself, though.
Yeah, I can't have everybody wanting the cure.
Dr. Magic Flute is a nice handle. I'm about to change my Twitter handle to Dr. Magic Flute.
He got the magic flute.
They just showed like a greasy ass picture of him with his shirt off for some
Yeah,
reason.
it was such a creepy picture.
He looks exactly
He's
how you.
Italian, or this is in Italy.
All the above.
All the above.
Yeah, he looked very Italian.
Oh, you got the taco made out.
Yeah, you talking to me, yeah, like the great white older gentleman Dr. Magic Flute is.
Well, I mean, obviously, he's old enough. Hey, old enough to know better, but young enough to get it done.
Yeah, that's what I mean. An older gentleman tells you one thing, and you're looking for some help. I don't know. You might believe it. Next thing you know, you're banging Dr. Magic Flute, and he tricked you.
Now you're working at a whorehouse in Vienna.
Yeah. I think Dr. Magic Flute might get in a little bit of trouble. For
Yeah.
He might lose his license over that.
Yeah, that I've maybe rightfully so.
Yeah,
He's still a brother in arms.
I mean, but you know what I mean? You gotta
I
appreciate
like the effort.
You gotta appreciate the shot.
I sure do.
I
You got great imagination.
I
this
love
guy.
a good scam. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna make corn dick of the week. The guy had a scam going on. You know what
Right.
I mean? I don't know. It's a little fucked up, but there you could always sympathize with somebody. This is Am I the Asshole? For eating McDonald's the day before Thanksgiving. So this story was fucking weird. This dude said he had his family coming over, and it was Wednesday, and he wanted to go get something to eat. He goes and grabs McDonald's and like pounds it Wednesday night, before Thanksgiving. And his aunt goes crazy on him, saying you're supposed to fast and appreciate the meal the next day, and fucking her kids aren't going to eat until it's time to eat for Thanksgiving. So it's bullshit. He's rubbing it in her face. She doesn't feed him this shit. And it's just like,
I've never heard that.
Do you
I've
guys
never
like
heard
not
that.
eat before Thanksgiving?
No.
I've never
Yeah,
heard that.
like
No.
I don't eat that morning usually.
Yeah,
'cause I'm gonna
I'll-
have an early like Thanksgiving. Usually Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
1-ish.
I'll skip breakfast,
Right,
right?
that's
but
it.
that's about it. But this dude was fucking, he called his aunt a fucking cunt on Thanksgiving and everything like that.
Is he wrong though?
I don't know. Yeah, who gives a fuck what the fuck I'm eating?
Yeah, and
Right.
who the
As long
fuck
as I
you-
come in, like, yeah. If I, right. You got to
I
eat.
didn't come there
I think
with
it's
a
a weird-
bag
I think
of
it's-
fucking McDonald's and eat that while you guys are about to eat turkey. Like
Right.
Right.
As
That's
long-
some other
right,
shit.
you
It was
eat-
at his house, right?
It was
It's
his
more than
house,
one meal
yeah.
a day, right? Or yeah. Well, that's fucking.
Yeah, you
that's
gotta
weird.
eat. You gotta eat Wednesday night.
Right. You'll be hungry again.
Yeah, but she was saying her and her kids they fast until.
Well, that's great for
Wednesday.
you,
Yeah, good for you.
bitch.
Right. It's not like a religious holiday.
At all.
Yeah. So where's the fasting come in?
I don't know. People make up their own fucking shit. People are fucking
They
weirdos.
do, and then they want you to abide by it.
Abide by. Everybody wants you to abide by their rules these
I
days.
don't like it.
You don't like to abide?
I don't like that when people tell me like their rules. They
Sure.
make up rules and they tell me to.
I'm not
I have to live
interested.
by it.
I'm not
I
interested
don't
in
want
their
nothing to do
rules.
with it.
Not it. I mean,
Right. You want to eat the McDonald's fries? Go eat the McDonald's
Eat them
fries.
up, you fucking creep.
Personally, I wouldn't make that move the night before Thanksgiving, loading up on McDonald's. But I mean, I'm also colon protecting here, so
Right. Back in the day, you used
I mean,
to get
to
all
each his
boozed up
own.
and eat.
get all boozed up and eat fucking whatever.
I
Exactly.
wouldn't even fucking be able to eat Thanksgiving fucking meals sometimes because I was out, getting it in all night.
I've ruined so many
So many
Thanksgiving.
meals,
So many
yeah.
Thanksgiving. That's one good thing about being older, like not getting that fucked up on Wednesday night and fucking having to be dead on Thursday.
I used to have to drive to fucking Altoon like
Yeah, the-
Thursday morning, hungover,
Oh.
pull over, throw up.
Ugh.
And then if, like with the years we played in the Turkey Bowl, I remember just having I remember being so hungover at my uncle's house with a broken finger from playing in the fucking Turkey Bowl, and literally wanting to kill myself. My mom was like, "What do you Why did you do any? Why are you playing in a Turkey Bowl? You're fucking 29 years old." And fucking, you got pissed, steaming drunk. You look like you're about to die. And, I am. I feel
And
like
then
I'm
you
a-
start drinking again at the turkey
Yeah,
bowl.
and it's just I don't know.
Like, can I go home, Mom?
Yeah. Yeah, you mind if I get the fuck out of here?
Can I get a free pass?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's one good thing about not. Thanksgiving's a lot better when you're not fucking shaking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
When you can actually eat the turkey.
Right, eat the food.
Yeah.
I like
That's
it.
a great
I like
time.
not being dope sick.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
give thanks this year.
These are a few of my favorite things.
I'm gonna eat this year, guy.
Guess who's hungry?
I'm not gonna try to sell the turkey. Well,
Anybody need a PlayStation? All right.
all right, everybody. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll come back with more of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza of the Greenfield's Finest Podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest Podcast whenever you call. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick and tired of hiring heroin-addicted roofers? I know I was. I had 6 of them fall off my roof in one day. I didn't know what to do. I found out about Allen Construction. Their roofers don't do heroin. So if you're looking for roofers that don't do heroin, call 412-954-8337, 412-954-8337. Make sure your roof stays and they don't come back at night to steal the shingles. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery, too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Johnny, what's grinding them gears?
All right, so we were talking about, like, Jack said he went to buy a car and he tried to negotiate and he kind of got shut down by it.
Completely shut down.
Completely shut down, which really sucks because negotiating sucks. But the only thing worse than negotiating is when you tell somebody what you paid for it, and then they tell you, like, how much of a better deal they got on, like,
I don't always necessarily believe.
No, that's a one-upsman move, right?
Right, because I'm usually lying to you about how much I actually paid for it.
Yeah, everybody
Lying to me.
Everyone
Right.
knocks it down a little bit.
Right. I knocked it down. You knocked it down lower, and you make me feel like you know what I mean? Like you're
Yeah.
the world's best negotiator.
Yeah, so now you're driving an Escalade for $250 a month?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's funny. They made me pay full price.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wonder
that's
what
terrible.
you said so much more slick than me.
Yeah, what did you say to the cable company? I'll call and say the same exact thing right now, and they told me I could cancel.
Yeah.
So
That's like when you
I'm getting nothing for what you're getting for free.
I was literally there today, and I'm like, hey man, like it's over $40 a month, but like I do not want my payment to go up. Like who in the fuck world does? You know, I already pay enough for this fucking car, and I don't want to pay. It'd be close to like a $600 payment a month. Fuck that. You know what I mean? And fucking so I'm going back and forth, and dude was like, and I'm cool with the dude. He's like, Jack, we don't have any cars. No one in the world has any cars. Like this is what
This
it
is
is.
a bad time.
And he was like, I was like, fuck it, I'll get a Tucson. He was like, well, we don't have any Tucsons either. And so I'm just buying my car. I was like, I was like, I'm just gonna buy my car. He's like, that's what everybody's doing right now. He's like, come back in like a fucking year, trade it in, and we can get something.
So your car right now is a lease, right?
The lease is up.
And my girlfriend went through that, and like that was her thing. She wanted her payments to go up. She went in there, and her dad went with her, and she was allowed to keep the same payment. But this was also 2 years ago before the car shortage.
Yeah, so me buying it, it's actually going down $150 a month.
Nice.
So that's cool. That was a big plus, but it's just like
Till something breaks.
Till something breaks, right?
Right, but when you lease a car, you come with the expectation every 2 years you get a new car.
It's 3-year lease, but you don't have to buy brakes. You don't got to buy tires. You don't got to buy windshield
got the
wipers.
warranty?
I don't do.
Man, you really got fucking on that deal.
Well, no, I didn't sign the deal yet. The deal is being done on Thursday, but that's a good question. I don't know. I'm so bad.
Dad in there.
I'm so bad
at the negotiation.
I'm so bad at that shit. Dude. Just like, oh, that's the price. Okay, see you later. Because I just want out of there.
Yeah, yeah. I'll try to start the negotiation, and then they'll shoot me down. I'm like, okay.
Like
that's my extent of my negotiation.
The only thing like I'm good at negotiating is shit I really don't want.
Yeah,
There's no pressure.
There's no pressure.
You
like,
gotta be willing to walk away.
If you want this, I'll give you that much. If not, I don't need this piece of shit lawnmower. It probably don't work.
But like the dude knows,
I get it.
The dude knows my lease is up tomorrow. You know what I mean? He knows I need a car, so it's just like I don't.
Balls in his court.
In his court, and there's literally you should see it out like Bowser. Yeah. There's no cars on the lot. It is fucking strange.
Even used cars are fucking hard to get.
Yeah, I was like, what do you do all day? He's like, sell people their leases. I mean, he's like, it's fucking nuts. So yeah, but negotiations. There's always a guy that goes, I got a great deal.
Yogi's the king. Yogi's the king of I got the best deal of all time.
Best deal.
Yeah, well, yeah. Shirley always tells me about that when he says he gets a better hookup on his.
I do have a gravel guy that you should talk to. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the hookup on.
Oh yeah. You were telling me about that gravel guy.
Yeah. Everybody has a guy for like something, you know. But
but that's my game. Gravel.
Yeah,
that's
right.
all I fucking deal.
No, but like, dude, the one time I think I ended up canceling a credit card because somebody was like, "You need to call them up and tell them that this is that." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." I called up. By the time I got the phone with them, I canceled a credit card and I needed it.
Yeah,
I might have
had to go sign up for another credit card.
Credit card. Yeah,
I might have told you I did that, and
was
I got
probably you.
canceled, and then you tried it and you got canceled too.
I feel like haggling was a way bigger thing back in the day.
Now it's like there's no.
Dude used to like go to the butcher and like negotiate at the butcher, like. Dude.
But also a lot of things were like cash, and it was like you were working with like an owner or like somebody that could actually make that deal. Now it's all huge corporations. Everything's like an electronic payment most of the time. You know.
Yep.
Z-Bird, how are you at the flea market? You're a pretty tough customer, huh?
Yeah, I'm good, but I like buy in bulk, so they like to deal with me because I constantly come back and like I'll take shit off their hands that like they can't get rid of. You know what I mean? Like if I'll see it's there for a couple weeks, I'll be like, what's the lowest you'll go on that? You know what I mean? I'll go after stuff like that. And like I'm okay, but I'm not as good as I make myself out to be.
Yeah,
there's people that like definitely tell me like you're out of your fucking mind. I'm not selling you that for $20. I'm like, all right, well then you're gonna sit on it. And I walk up to the car like, fuck, I really want that. I'll go back like, all right, I'll give you 50.
Yeah, when I tried I was trying to get like this GMC Denali like pickup truck. It was fucking sweet. And but I was like, also like I'll grab a Tucson, bro. Because in reality, I really don't fucking care about a car. Like as long as it fucking works, I generally don't care. Don't get me wrong, I'd like the truck, but at the end of the day, like I'm just not getting beat for it. And he was like, dude, this is gonna be gone by the time this conversation's over. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, you just sucks. Dude, the world sucks right now. In every fucking aspect, it's fucking terrible, and it has been for years. I'm fucking sick of it.
Keeps getting shittier.
It does keep getting shittier.
The podcast keeps on trucking.
Yeah. So I blow my fucking head off.
And then we'll have one less guy on the show.
Surely.
All right, so I've been stuck at fucking home. Like my whole family's been stuck at home. My house is fucking tiny, right? So I like cooking. I like making soups and sauces and shit. So I've been doing some cooking, and Rosa comes in to help me. And the thing that grinds my fucking gears is like every time we're in the kitchen together, like I have to go behind her, close all the cupboards, close the drawers, like put that in the sink. Like, dude, how about this?
Just a wrecking
Just
ball.
Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Let me do this today. I can't fucking follow you and close every fucking cabinet door. And then if she does close one, it's like she slams it so hard it might break in half and fall onto the fucking floor. You know? I'm like, come on, man. Like we're stuck here together. Let's be on each other's team.
Yeah, we're stuck here together. Get away from me.
Yeah, why don't you go in the other room?
Yeah.
When I'm in the kitchen, you don't be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When
Eating a bowl of food.
Yeah, dude.
The kitchen is the worst. Like
man.
being in there with someone. It's just
And
like, dude, let me do what I got to do, and then I'll get the fuck
Groundhog
out of
Day.
here.
It was like Groundhog Day because it's like every day you're stuck at fucking home, and then it's like the same thing: breakfast, lunch. Like, oh my god.
And that's like the only thing you're like looking forward to.
Like, I'm about to blow out all the pilot lights and fucking blow this motherfucker up.
Jack's blowing his head off. You're burning down your house.
Greenfield's finest podcast, Gear Grinders, getting a little dark, but also pretty true. Z-Bear, what do you got?
I'm going to go back to what I said before. People talking during the comedy show. This is directed at my mother. She didn't shut the fuck up the whole entire comedy show. It couldn't have been ruder. And I'm like, I was ready to lose my mind. Because, like, we brought someone in who's, like, pretty funny, travels around the country. I'm like, Mom, just pay attention when this guy's up there. Don't, like, talk to everybody. She said, sure, no problem. Didn't pay attention to anything I said and went on and had the loudest conversation of all time. Which, you know what? Here's the thing. It makes me mad. I'm like, ah. But then there's, like, these 8 people that are, like, sitting up towards the front so they can hear it. And all they can hear is my mom flapping her gum.
When you're at one of those shows and you are trying to pay attention and people are talking, it just makes you want to leave. It's fucking brutal.
Or it makes you want to be like, hey, why don't you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, but then at the same time, you're also, like, you're in a bar that is not a comedy club, so it's
That's
just
the
like,
worst thing.
if you're down the improv and someone's talking like that, there's going to be 15 people to tell them to shut the fuck up.
Right, but like you said before, when there's, like, say there was 35 people there, the laughs will drown out them 3-4 people talking. You know what I mean? But when there's 14 people there and 3-4 people are talking,
It's always that back right corner.
oh, the back
trouble
right
back
corner,
there.
the worst.
And there's just people
And
out
that
there
goes out.
that they kind of want to ruin it too. Like, they don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah,
They want that comedy show over.
Yep.
Yeah. So they can get back to doing whatever they were doing.
Yeah,
which is talking and drinking at the same bar.
Yeah, drinking Captain since Tuesday.
Yeah, smoking Pall Malls.
You said something about, like, Rose in the kitchen. Like, something that drives me nuts is, like, when I go in the kitchen, Addie follows me around, and it's like to make sure, like, to see what I'm doing. And I'll be like, I'll make nachos with cheese, and she'll start picking up the cheese if I dropped any, you know? Like,
Oh, she's like falling behind you.
yeah, I'm like, I could have got that.
I'm gonna get it.
Dude, it's like the opposite.
I'm
cleaning up after Rosa.
I'm like, I got it. I'm like, I understand. I put them in the microwave, minute and 10 seconds to take them out, eat them. I'll clean that little bit of cheese up. All right, I was just trying to help. When I was, like, squirting in the cannoli thing, she was like, are you almost done with that? Just let me make my cannoli.
Like, listen, I got 14
I got
to
7
go.
more to go.
Yeah.
I had. I already
I
ate-
got to see one of these.
I already
things to see how many's in
22,
there.
22 of these cannolis.
Yeah, I'm not giving up now.
Leanie is she eats breakfast and I don't eat breakfast, so I try to get in there before I can take my vitamins or whatever if I can get some coffee and get out of there because she'll cook a whole fucking
She
meal.
making
and
omelets in the morning.
She'll do an omelet. She'll do like fucking like a waffle. Yeah, she eats in the morning because she goes to work and she's standing up all day. She doesn't really get a chance to eat. I'm not hungry like that in the morning anymore.
Yeah.
Not at all.
But yeah, so I just try to get in there quick, get the fuck out, and then I'll just fucking sit at the dining room table until I roll. Because 2 people in the kitchen, it's just one person is gonna get annoyed. You know, someone
Dude,
who's
even-
reaching for something. It's
Like,
just like
I come home from work. Sometimes my kids are watching TV. That used to be like what I go like, oh, I'm gonna go watch PTI or something. So I'm like, whatever. These kids are watching TV. I don't feel like fighting. I'll go stand in the kitchen if Johanna's cooking. She'll like feel like I'm putting pressure on her. Like, hurry up.
Yeah,
I'm like, I have nowhere else to go.
I'm just looking for a space in my house.
Right. Do you want to talk? And anything new going on? No. Good.
Right.
If I play on my phone, you're gonna tell me I'm
Yeah.
a piece of shit. I can't watch TV.
I'm gonna go-
I can't stand in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fake a 45-minute shit.
Right.
Oh,
Should you go lay in my bed? Should I do that?
And just play Tetris while
Yeah,
you're
how
doing it.
mad are you if I'm laying in bed at 5 o'clock at night?
But I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll shut it down right now. I don't want fuck that dinner.
And I
I'm
can.
gonna go to sleep. Fuck yeah. I got a little grinder here. Being an adult, I'm kind of like alluded to this. I want to kill myself, but like being an adult, it's just fuck. Today I had like a major adult day. It was just one thing out there. I had a doctor's appointment in the fucking morning.
Where at?
A bad negotiation.
Over in Carrick?
No, this was like Mercy. No, this is Mercy. But so I did have. So remember, I said he had I had strep throat.
Yeah.
So I went to fucking the
Keys Rocks.
UPMC emergency. They weren't worth a fuck. So I made an appointment with my doctor. Went out to McKees Rocks. This facility was beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong, I had to go through the rocks, but when I got up this hill, I was like, oh, this is nice. It was a regular doctor's office. I'm thinking in my head, like, work out here, brother. Like, this is a lot better what you had.
Where was the other one at?
Carrick.
Carrick.
Yeah,
Yeah, Carrick and
okay.
McKees Rocks, which is like, don't give me an idea. I'd rather stay out of the rocks. McKees Port, McKees Rocks. I don't really need to be over there for much, but it was much better. But I had another doctor. This was like another doctor's appointment. This is with my surgeon. Fucking go there. Had to work. Work was fucking insane. Had to go to the car dealership. Had to pay like 3 fucking bills that I like, you know what I mean, just been like sitting on in my car, like waiting for me to pay. Fucking, and then I had to like write the podcast. I was like, this is, and it's like, it was one thing after another. My phone wouldn't stop. I'm like, being an adult, I couldn't go to the driving range today. Couldn't stop and get lunch. Like, what the fuck's going on here, dude? I can't be
even worth it?
I can't be having days like this. I'm gonna fucking drive off the fucking bridge. Like, this is fucking terrible.
It's supposed to be
dude.
getting easier. It's just getting harder
It's
and harder.
It's just like, who wants to do this? What the fuck's the point of this? This ain't fun.
Nothing fun about
Yeah,
it.
it's fucking getting cold. It's fucking dark. Fucking can't go to the driving range. Fucking
Greenfield's finest suicide watch.
put me on it. I need through the holidays. But it was just literally one thing after another. I'm getting like fucking phone calls, emails, people sending me emails at fucking 7 o'clock at night. Like, what? What do you think the latest time you could send an email?
I don't know. I'm not.
You're talking
People
like
far
work emails.
Huh?
People be probably far away because they don't really think you're going to read it. Maybe I don't know.
I don't.
I'm not a big email guy. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think
about
it's just because you do read it, and then like if you're shutting it down, you read it, and you're like, oh fuck, and but like is it too late to? I'm not going to respond on tomorrow morning, but it's just like now this is fresh on my head, and we got to deal with this. It's just like you already know, like you didn't know I'm ready to kill myself today because I fucking got to go to the doctors and fucking work and go to the car dealership.
I'm about to email you on the way home.
Yeah, now you're sending me emails and pushing me over the edge, dude. Fucking button it up. I'll see you tomorrow morning. We're gonna be there. Maybe not me, but you. Like,
Isn't that how it always fucking happens?
it's just like one. Yeah,
when it rains, it pours.
Sometimes it'll be like going smooth, but then there'll be that one day where everything
you got to do
comes out.
everything in the
all
fucking
your fucking
world.
bills are due. Everything's fucking that day. You're just like fuck.
Yeah. I don't got shit to do tomorrow.
I swear-
Today was awful.
Dude, Tuesdays I feel like are always, dude. It's
Most
the
of
worst
my-
day of the work. The worst day of the week.
It's they're long days.
It always ends up being my hardest day too. So it's like I get home late and then I gotta hurry up and get a shower, eat. John's picking me up and it's like boom out here every Tuesday. But then Monday will be easy. Wednesday will be easy.
Yeah.
Tuesday will be a motherfucker.
Yeah, if you guys don't subscribe, we're all gonna kill ourselves.
Yeah, come on. We need a lot of thumbs up today, motherfucker.
We need it.
We need 100 thumbs this week.
Morale is down.
We might not make it to episode 100.
Where are we at now?
99.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
yeah.
the
We'll see.
We got a long week ahead of us.
Yeah, it better be sunny out because if I don't get some vitamin D, it ain't looking good. All right, we'll take a little break.
All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back to wrap up Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, everybody, just to let you know real quick, Carlson & Son Real Estate now does notary. If you need your wills, trust, advance directive, executorship, custody, guardianship, power of attorney, or court documents notarized, contact Carlson & Son Real Estates. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin, phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Thanks for sticking around. We're about to jump into What Would Greenfield Do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
All right, give me 1 second while I scroll through my phone here. And here we go. Who is the best fictional cop partner? So all the fictional cops in the world and movies, who do you guys like the best? Who do you got, T-Bird?
You know what? We said this before on, I said someone, I'm not going to say so someone else says it, but I started thinking about Beverly Hills Cop. No,
you knew these two. These dudes love fucking 90s.
It was on all week.
I wasn't even going to say Axel Foley.
I'll let you have it. Neither was
It's
I.
not Axel
I'll
Foley.
say Nick Nolte or his partner.
That's 48 hours,
Yeah.
dude.
All right, well, fucking sorry.
You could have that one.
Who did you have before?
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke in Training Day.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
I mean, I would go, if I had to pick a character in Training Day, it'd be Denzel.
Right, but I thought
You don't want to be his partner, though. He's framing.
I
you.
thought-
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. I thought, okay, I see what you're saying. I thought we not the main guy. I thought we were picking like the
You
sidekick.
pick any guy.
All right, well, I'll say Ethan Hawke. It's still on the table.
It's still on the table.
I was thinking Seth Rogen, Superbad.
Yeah.
Superbad. That was on when I was sick. I watched it. Superbad. It's still holding weight to this day. It's fucking unbelievable.
When that came out, it blew my mind because there wasn't anything came out for a while like that.
No, yeah, that was Seth. Seth Rogen and his partner. I forget his fucking name.
He's funny as
funny.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader. Yeah, he's funny as fucking that. So yeah, if I had to run around with some cops, it'd probably be those two.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I was gonna say fucking Marky Mark from the other guys.
Yeah.
I thought of that. The other guys is so fucking funny.
Or
man.
actually, Will Ferrell. He's the one that has all the hot chicks. So I want to be his partner.
What's Will Ferrell's name when he drops on like a character? Fucking
Gator.
Yeah, Gator.
He's like, Gator needs his gap back, bitch.
That movie's funny as fuck too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Johnny, you got one?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Beverly Hills Cop is a big one. But what about the old Tom Hanks and Dragnet?
Dragnet. That's a good fucking movie. Friday.
Yeah.
What was it? Who was it?
Dan
Hanks
Aykroyd.
and Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I was surprised we didn't get a Tackleberry dropping.
Yeah.
Fuck, you guys
Yeah.
know these questions.
Yeah, I didn't
You're
know nothing
springing
about
on me, dude. My brain.
Yeah, I
gets
should have
so-
sent you these.
I went straight to Axel Foley when I thought about it. Or what's Judge Dredd's character?
All right, we got another one here.
Or Judge.
Would you rather win a Little League World Series title? So, you win the Little League World Series, that's a big deal, Williamsport. Or be a AAA baseball player who never gets called up. So you get all the glory in Little League, or you could just grind it out in AAA, make a couple bucks, but you're never going to get it to the big show.
Oh, that's a good question. I think I'll take the Little League World Series.
Yeah, I'd rather be a champion.
I think
I was gonna say the same thing.
I can't I won a couple World Series in my day.
Yeah.
I can't imagine winning a Little League World Series at Williamsport.
No.
That has to be unbelievable.
Yeah,
That you're just on TV, fucking for like 2 weeks, fucking everybody knows who you are.
And it would be complete awesomeness the whole time.
Yeah.
Imagine being a fucking 29-year-old fucking
That's a grind,
catcher
dude.
with bad knees.
Making
that
60
works,
grand a year or
that
some
has
shit.
like to work on the side.
Riding buses around.
Fuck
Driving Uber
that.
Eats.
Yeah.
Your wife left you because you're never home.
I've seen Bull Durham.
Yeah.
He actually,
Yeah, exactly.
He went up for a little bit, but
He was in the show.
he was in the show. Yeah, there's nothing too glamorous about AAA baseball.
Get a little
Especially,
Susan
like-
Sarandon.
All the glamour in
Especially if you're-
Williamsport.
If you're good enough to
'cause
like
they're,
play.
They're getting the nice bosses. I mean, especially nowadays with social
Sweet
media.
uniforms,
Them
bat
kids
bags.
are blowing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Them kids
Didn't the
probably-
one dude like hit on his teacher? or
Yeah, they go
something?
viral
Yeah.
for saying they got like one dude was like winking at his girlfriend. You know what I mean? That shit looks fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that'd be great. Imagine a Greenfield team from fucking.
Yeah, you staying in a hotel with
Could have
your
been drinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we would have not been able to play in it.
Bunch of drunk kids.
staying in a hotel with your boys for a couple weeks up there,
With
like
a
fucking
pool.
winning games.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, they took us to Erie for like 2 days, and it was mayhem. And they're like, all right, we had for basketball in 7th and 8th grade at St. Rosoli's, they would take you on an Erie trip, and you go play a tournament up there. And we were complete dickheads. We would drink. We got in a fight with another team in the hotel.
7th,
in
8th
the
grade?
pool. 7th and 8th grade. Real pieces of shit, John. Schuster was drinking. I think it was the first time I seen Dave Schuster drunk. That was the first time I seen somebody my age drunk, and we were about 7th grade, I think. And he was just walking around the hotel room with like a beer in his hand, like real bold in like 7th grade. Like the first night, I think he was like putting in pop cans, and then
Could you imagine running into that now?
No.
What that would look like.
No, it'd be like your parents, like, a crazy person would call the parents, like call the police
Who's
on
the
like their
chaperone
parents.
here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this fucking nuts. But I mean, it was the truth, man. It was insane. All right, last one here. Would you rather heat up all your food in 10-second increments for the rest of your life, or dive boner first into a sidewalk one time? I think I'm doing a boner bomb.
Yeah, the 10 it would take you forever to eat.
Forever. Yeah.
Every 10 seconds, I got to go start it over.
You're eating a lot of cold food. That's all.
Yeah.
A lot of cereal.
Well, I'm
cold
thinking
food.
I'm thinking just
You eat the
microwave.
cold food?
I'm not thinking when you're cooking. Like you cook regular. I'm saying when you go to reheat something.
I'm not a big reheater, so I don't give a shit.
You never reheat?
Dude, like when I'm hungry, like the chicken, like I'll eat cold chicken.
I'll eat cold
pizza.
chicken. Yeah, I used to eat cold chicken. I prefer cold pizza.
Do you ever eat cold spaghetti?
Yes.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's fine.
If you're hungry enough, everything.
Sometimes the microwave
Joe,
fucking
hey-
makes shit disgusting.
It does.
With the air fryer now, you could.
Well, dude, Johanna will like want to reheat it like properly, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm eating
I
it
can't-
right
yeah,
now.
Yeah, that's one of those differences between guys and girls.
Yeah.
Here, it will just take 15 minutes.
Rose's like,
or it will take
preheat the oven.
0 minutes.
Yeah, like that steak from last night. I'm taking it right out of the fridge and just biting it.
I don't even need a knife.
I think the microwave does more harm than good when it comes to reheating food.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Most foods, yeah.
Yeah, I could get rid of, but the air fryer every 10 seconds, that would suck. I mean, a boner bomb into the sidewalk.
You're trying to
would
get
hurt.
Peyronie's disease, dude. Like you're just gonna bend your pecker, man. You might have to get like blood vessels reattached.
Yeah, you might not be able to bounce back from a boner bomb.
yeah.
You don't have a crooked wiener.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, you kink that.
Once a little bit to the right.
Yeah, you kink that thing up the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's not good for business.
Yeah, once you kink a hose, it never works again. You know what I mean? Your pecker's probably the same way.
You get
Yeah.
that little air bubble.
Yeah, I can deal with cold.
You got that thing growing out of the side of
Yeah,
it.
coming out the side.
Yeah, I'll eat cold
You don't want anything coming out the side of your dick ever.
No.
Everything inside, you got to stay
That's
inside.
a rule of thumb, man.
Yeah.
I seen that in a book one time.
Yep. Nothing off the side of the dick is ever going to be good news.
Never.
All right, let's land this plane.
All right, everybody. Thanks for so much for tuning in to episode 99 of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe. And also, don't forget that we got all that merch out there. So check us out on Facebook. And big comedy show December 16th down at Pittsburgh Improv. Have a great week. And remember, Greenfield loves you.